take Liam to school in the morning? Bro, haha.
Bro, ha ha ha, bro, ha ha ha, bro, ha ha. Kind of feeling some Icarus.
Icarus.
Yeah.
Not me, dude. I'm loving this game. Once Toby starts working better. Because I don't know if anyone
Kind of what
was
I'm waiting
watching
on.
me before I left, but I tried to fix Toby and I got the BSOD. It's loading pretty quick now, though, dude.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, man.
Gotta heat some sausage biscuits.
Yum. Hi. What are you doing? Good girl. Come here. Hi. Yeah. Oh,
Sound like you're feeling better.
The dog took a dump, dude. She's doing puppy lap. What are you
She took a
doing?
dump inside.
No, outside. Come here.
Yeah, I just meant in general though. You sound like you're feeling better.
I am, dude. Today's a good day right now.
Sound like you're less in the pain.
You took a big old dump, huh?
Feel 10 pounds lighter. I can run 100 miles an hour now.
Oh, dude. Dogs are so funny after they duke it out, man. It's like pure bliss for them after they duke.
What's really funny is like when both my dogs are out there and they both poop and they both get the zoomies at the same time. That right, Rocket? You get the zoomies all the time, don't you? Don't you? Is you a crackhead puppy still, huh? Aren't
Yeah,
you?
my dog's still crackhead. So, oh, this is for helicopter. Which way should I go?
It feels so good, dude. Turn my heat on. Feel the heat hitting me.
Isn't that nice? Alright, so this is all rotor. You know what, I want to check something. Let's make sure, okay. You know what, I'm gonna stick with airplanes for right now. I gotta figure out how to bind my sticks. I can't stand how they do that, so I'm gonna play with pad still.
I know, Rocket. You want this sausage biscuit? As he flips over his back onto the carpet. He comes in here. He literally topples over like forward over his head, like he's doing like a roll, like a flip roll over his head.
Yeah.
And then he'll flip on his back and just start rubbing his back on the carpet and stretching out.
Trim management.
In this lesson, let's take a look at the relationship between attitudes and power settings. Attitude plus power equals performance. We're currently at 5,500 feet in a cruise attitude. The aircraft's nose is positioned under the horizon, and cruise power is at 2,300 RPM. Try to reduce power to 2,000 RPM while maintaining 5,500 feet.
Oh, 50, yeah. I'm at 2,000.
That's okay.
My wife's delivering a
You probably noticed, to
catering
maintain
order for
altitude,
Chick-fil-A
you need to pitch the nose up.
to a high school right now.
You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady, but that's not really a precise means of control. Probably better to adjust your trim
She
wheel
does a
until you
lot,
don't
dude,
need
like
to
in the
push or
catering
pull on the
department now,
yoke.
because
Drag the trim down when you need to set
she'll
the
go
nose
box
up.
like
Drag it
200
up to set the nose
sandwiches.
down.
Put those all in like bags and then go deliver
Try
them.
adding trim to keep us
Come back
at
and she has to like prep the
5,500
food
feet
too and get it cooked
without
too.
increasing throttle.
It's kind of crazy.
Try it out. Trim the aircraft to maintain 5,500 feet. Try it out. Trim the aircraft to maintain 5,500 feet. Try it out. Keep working on it. You'll get better. You're not high enough. You're not high enough.
Chill out, lady.
Increase power to 2,300 RPM while maintaining 5,500 feet. Get us back to a cruise attitude. You've left the training airspace. You need to go back. Increase RPM. Keep your control action nice and smooth. Increase power to 2,300 RPM while maintaining 5,500 feet. Get us back to a cruise attitude. Excellent. Now, adjust the trim. All right. You did well, but you can do better. The way I was taught, when you adjust the trim, you make course changes at first to remove pressure on the yoke.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Then small adjustments to find the perfect setting to keep your desired attitude. If you feel your pitch slipping and need to get back to the proper attitude, don't worry. Just pull on the yoke, then dial in the right trim. That's the key to straight and level flight.
I'll figure it out. What's that gonna be?
Today we are going to leave our familiar airport of Sedona and venture south to reach Flagstaff Airport. To guide us, we will rely on the navlog. It references the different legs to complete to reach our final destination. Our first goal is to fly over the runway center at 6,500 feet with a heading of 42 degrees. By doing so, we will be perfectly set up to engage with the first leg of the navlog. After takeoff, we will continue crosswind as if we were following the standard traffic pattern. However, we won't turn downwind. Instead, we will continue climbing to 6,500 feet before turning on course toward the runway center. Okay, you can take off whenever you are ready. Nice command during takeoff. Maintain 75 knots. Your target altitude is 6,500 feet. That's 500 feet above the traffic pattern, as we don't want to interfere with incoming aircraft. Maintain 75 knots. As you climb, turn left so you stay in the vicinity of the airport. Maintain 75 knots. Maintain 75 knots. Great. To ensure accurate navigation, you want an accurate starting point. And what's more accurate than the runway you just departed from? Go ahead and position your plane above the airport. Nice. That's it for navigation departure. Well done. We're currently at 6,500 feet, about 30 seconds flight time to Sedona Airport. As we make our way toward the runway center, let's talk more about navigation. When you need to set and maintain a heading, you'll want to rely on your heading indicator. Compasses are prone to errors, especially during turns, or while accelerating or decelerating. Okay, we're in position over the runway center. Next step is to validate the time. That's a fancy way of saying, start your stopwatch. On the navlog, you can see our next waypoint, Munns Park, is at a 42-degree heading, about 5 minutes away. That means we need to be on a 42-degree heading. Check your heading indicator and make your turn. Good. Maintain a 42-degree heading. As you approach Munns Park, the terrain level rises. To maintain a safe altitude, we'd better climb to 8,000 feet. Make sure you keep the same heading. Maintain full power during your climb. Navigation is basically flying a given heading for a given amount of time. Sometimes you deviate. But if you track the time flown from your last known position, you'll always have at least a range for your current position. Okay, now get back to cruise attitude, let the speed increase, then set cruise power at 2,300 RPM. Do you see the green patch with a lake on its right? This is Munns Park Golf Club. We're almost there. Let's proceed over it and check if the stopwatch matches the navlog estimation. We all know speed can increase or decrease depending on the wind. That's why at your next waypoint you'll want to compare your estimated time and route with the actual time flown. Validate your estimate and your progress. Well done, but there's room for improvement. Navigation to Munns Park is in the books. right. We're currently at 8,000 feet, approximately 30 seconds out from Munns Park Golf Club. While we fly over it, let's talk about landmark navigation. One of the easier methods of navigation involves following identifiable landmarks, like highways. And it just so happens we have one below us. Do you see the highway on your left? That highway leads all the way to Flagstaff. Let's follow it, and we should reach Flagstaff Airport in 6 to 7 minutes. To make sure we don't miss it, reset your stopwatch here and start again. Flagstaff Airport's altitude is around 7,000 feet. Unlike in Sedona, the traffic pattern altitude there is standard. This means its altitude is 1,000 feet above the airport, which works out to 8,000 feet. We need to fly over the airport before entering the traffic pattern. Since we don't want to interfere with other aircraft already in the traffic pattern, let's fly at least 500 feet above pattern altitude. So, let's climb to 8,500 feet on the way. Keep it at full power while you're climbing. Perfect. Maintain 8,500 feet until we reach the airport. Set RPM at 2,300. is Flagstaff Airport on the right side of the highway. Well done, but there's room for improvement.
Yeah, it's career. I want to get to fighting fire. Really?
Flagstaff Airport is right in front of us, and we're currently at 8,500 feet. That's 500 feet above the standard traffic pattern. It's a good altitude to avoid interfering with aircraft already in the pattern. Proceed above the terrain, making sure you maintain our current altitude.
Nice. I think I'm 6 or 7. I can't remember. In a game like this, yeah. Plus, I was too excited to play it, so I didn't map my sticks out. I don't know what that is.
We're going to land on runway 21, coming from the right to the left. We'll be following a left-hand traffic pattern, as we did in Sedona. Ready? Reduce speed to 80 knots and start a turn to the left toward a 120-degree heading. As we pass over the runway again, start descending to 8,000 feet, still maintaining 80 knots. You'll enter the pattern in the middle of the downwind leg for runway 21.
I did my PPL, now I'm doing my CPL. Oh. Exam use the CC points. Okay.
We've got clearance to enter the downwind leg and land on runway 21. Keep your attitude, then follow the standard pattern. Extend 10 degrees of flaps. Complete the traffic pattern until landing, as you learned previously.
Wow. Let me, sweetheart. I'm still learning all this stuff, so I guess I don't have to, but I kind of have to train. Yeah, I never played 2020. Ooh. True, my landings is gonna take a little bit,
Good integration.
but I'll get
Something
it.
tells me you can do even better.
I gotta look at my altitude more when I land. I don't look at my altitude. Yeah, right now I'm on a controller, but when I'm not as excited to play the game, then I'll try and figure out mapping my. Unfortunately, I don't have a throttle. I sent it to my friend like this, Kendra. That was a pretty rough landing, I thought. I kind of hit pretty hard, don't you think? Yeah, I have two sticks because I play a lot of Star Citizen. So I sent my other setup to my friend and I bought two sticks. Um, it depends on the game. If it's arcade-ish like Hawks or something, a game like that, I'll use my gamepad. Star Citizen, um, I use both sticks to fly in Star Citizen, and I will eventually use my sticks in this game. Yeah, the trim I'm trying to I don't see it on the dash, so it's kind of experimental. I'm going up and down, up and down. So I don't, when you say degree points, like, when you say degree points, you mean flaps at like 10 degrees? And then every time you push the button, it goes another 10 degrees. Is that what you mean? Kinja. Oh, score down. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Are you ready for this? You're going solo on a full VFR flight. From takeoff to touchdown, it's all you. You'll be departing Flagstaff Pulliam Airport, handling every navigational step on your way to Sedona. It's the return trip from your previous lessons. You'll be flying over the same landmarks. You remember them? The highway, Munns Park Golf Club. Choose whatever you're confident with. Dead Reckoning, Landmark Navigation, or both.
Oh, when I land flaps
This is
3.
what you've trained for. Just remember everything you've learned, and most of all, enjoy the ride.
So when you say 3, you mean 30 degrees? Is that what that means? Oh, I think I see it.
Bro,
Oh,
you
maybe
don't know.
not.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. I see it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're not thanking me.
No. Dude, why would I thank you?
Let's have this. Sorry, I was calling like 4 different doctors, trying to get stuff set up for my affiliate medical.
Alright, I gotta try this trim. Probably Kenja. Where's my plane turning right? Is it wind?
Is it turning, or is it
It's more like,
sideways?
I think it's being pushed. No, it's turning.
Like banking?
Yeah.
It's probably your aileron trim.
I mean, my trim's at 16%, but that's to level it out.
That's your pitch trim. There's aileron trim too.
Maybe I'm not there yet.
But also your rudder can affect that too. If you're putting in a little bit of right rudder, or you're not putting enough rudder in to counter, depending on what you're doing, then the rudder could actually cause a little bit of bank as well.
Okay.
Hello?
Yo.
Did you even see the Rumble chat?
I do. I'm answering you.
No, I don't hear nothing. I hear the game and everything, but I don't hear you.
That's weird, because Flight Sim Nation can hear me.
I don't hear you on Rumble.
I wouldn't even know how to fix that.
Is that your character, that person that's standing there every time you end a session?
Probably. What are you up to?
I'm working, but I just threw on the stream to see the game, the simulator.
I'm liking it. I'm trying to work my way to firefight.
I can hear him on Rumble. I just heard him talk on Rumble. And you.
I don't on Rumble. I only hear the game playing.
Well, it sounds like a you problem because I definitely just heard him on there. I don't know how you did that, but just heard you talk to.
I know I heard you talking Knight earlier, but now I don't hear him.
Hey Dark, how you doing? Everything's going good. Right on.
Never mind, I figured it out.
What was it?
The stream was either on a loop or it lagged because it was running behind. It showed you as live. It showed you as live and like the stream all the way to the front. And I heard Knight talking because I even said something about him on the chat. And then I heard nothing, just the game. Like,
It says something about me. What you saying about me? You want to start something?
that you sound so enthusiastic. Just, giving you props.
Uh-huh.
And then I heard nothing. I'm like,
Enthusiastic about what?
No, like how you sound enthusiastic, like I don't know, whatever you were
About what?
saying when I heard it. I don't know, whatever you were. I have no idea.
What was it, Kendra?
Don't know. All I know is I said that the tower operators, whatever they're called, must love it when you're, landing on the airport. Like, all right, guys, I'm here. Open up a path, kind of thing.
Oh, it still kind of
Oh,
hurts to laugh. I'm liking
It's
this
probably
game,
Tom.
Dark, dude. I'm really loving this game.
I was
Yeah,
probably
it's-
talking to him about flying or something.
It's only it's only been since Friday, dude. I mean, I'm feeling better for the most part, but like coughing still hurts, laughing still kind of hurts.
Breathing.
No, that doesn't hurt anymore. Talking doesn't really hurt anymore.
Well, I like
Yeah,
this.
I'll come over there and I'll just gut check you and we'll see how that goes.
That wouldn't hurt because it's not in my gut.
Then I'll hit down there, alright?
Thanks, buddy.
Wow, the game has overwhelmingly negative reviews.
Oh, dude, it was a horrible
Yeah.
launch.
Yeah, the launch was terrible. Because they went to all streaming cloud for the whole game. So, like, their typical Microsoft fashion, they just were like, oh, we didn't learn anything from the last time we tried this with 2020. And so their servers crashed right away.
They melted.
Like all day yesterday. So nobody, like, a few people got in, the rest were stuck, couldn't play it all day. People were refunding like crazy. I refunded for a minute and then I canceled it because it's like whatever. But
I knew he was gonna buy it again if he did cancel it or refund it.
well, I was thinking that too. I was like back and forth on it, like, you know. But
Yeah, but if the only character they get you to play is some back island South American chick, like Lazy is flying, I'm not gonna buy that game.
No.
there's tons of different characters. That's just what he chose. I will say that every single girl in that game
Is homely
has the
looking?
they have the same cheekbones. Every single one of them. Same jawline, same cheekbones. I'm like, did y'all not think about doing some variation?
No, because they all want women to look like men, or at least non-women.
That is true. Oh, thank you, dude. How you doing, man? I wish where Toby worked. Where's the airport? There it is.
Oh, another Smash Brothers game. Or Smash Brothers.
500.
Okay, back to work. See y'all later.
See you, dude. That's better. That's better. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
Whoa. Wait, where did he go? I didn't hear him.
Back to work.
You did well, but you can do better.
Yeah, I could.
Some people say the sky's the limit.
Nice.
I say, it's just the beginning.
Yes, it is. Well, not this. He flies commercial, bigger jets, not the big ones. Not yet, anyway.
What?
Dark is asking if this is your real life job.
Yeah. I mean, I do fly big ones. If it was a 76-seater.
Well,
Just move.
when I said big, I meant like the 747s and stuff like that.
Oh. No, you gotta be like 30 years in the industry to be senior enough to be like, to hold something like that, like a 350 to Africa.
30 years, really? Like,
to make it worth your time, maybe.
so
If
30
you have
years
no
is
life, though.
So 30 years, is that like 30 years from getting hired on the Delta? Whoa, it's snowing. Or is that 30 years
No, like in the...
altogether?
Yeah, I was mainly joking, but like...
Ow.
If I could... After maybe like 4 or 5 years, I could probably hold a first officer position on 350. Which is their biggest one right now, but... I'd be bottom of the seniority list on the airplane, and I'd be on reserve all the time for years and years and years. I'd have crap schedules all the time. You know, it's like, because of the seniority, so.
Yeah.
So, most people that are under the 20-year mark at the company, they prefer to be on, you know, a domestic plane or something smaller, because it's...
So how did Puck
You
get
get over
international? He's
He's
got
been
the
there
crappy
for 7 or 8
schedules.
years. He's been there 7 or 8 years. He got in at a right time where before they had the mass exodus of all the people back in 2020.
Oh,
Everybody
okay.
really retired. They lost 2,500 pilots and they really retired back then. And they're still losing 500 a year. So and then they did a mass hiring of like 2,000 plus people really quick after COVID. So he went up the seniority list pretty quick in just a few years.
I see. Ow.
And you don't
Said
have to
the
be in a
blind
big plane
man.
to go international. 737s go to South America. Airbuses go to... Some go to South America. Some... You know, they go to islands, stuff like that. So it doesn't... And actually, JetBlue... I think it's JetBlue. No, British Airways... Well, actually, JetBlue does too. British Airways and JetBlue both run Airbus... An Airbus 319 and an Airbus 321 across the Atlantic between England and New York. So
Dark said that's pretty cool. All right. Start making money now because I can't do any more tests after this.
Dark, if you want to know what I fly, look up Delta 8220. Airbus 220.
Left button B.
Dude, you don't
TOS
know.
system test. Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna go fly
Welcome
the
to your CPL check ride. The last
Airbus
stop on your way
220
to
gets
become a
spoiled
true
on it.
professional
I
pilot.
do not want to lead the
For
airplane.
this check ride, you will complete a cross-country flight through Los
Because I'm gonna
Angeles
have to lead the
County,
airplane to get back to
taking
an
off
Atlanta
from
base
Van Nuys
eventually.
Airport and then
Switch
landing
to a
at Bob
different
Hope
plane.
Airport. You can start when you are ready. Van Nuys ground, Cessna November 57616 with Oscar request taxi to the active departure to the east. Cessna November 57616 taxi to and hold short of runway 16 right using taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie. Contact tower on 120.2 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 16 right via taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie.
So how
Cessna
come my
616.
second screen isn't coming on all the time?
Let me look
Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's not.
Press enter on that display. There's an ENT enter button on that display. You gotta press it.
There we go. Okay.
I used to fly that panel, the G1000 setup you're running right now. In a Piper, a real plane.
I'm flying out of Van Nuys to Bob Hope. I did stop. Okay.
Van Nuys Tower, Cessna November 57616 ready at runway 16 right departure to the east.
Cessna November 57616 altimeter.
Man, you fast taxi, bro.
2 east departure approved.
Yeah, I was
Takeoff, runway 16 right.
trying to drift my plane or something.
Cleared for
It's like, alright,
takeoff runway
southwest.
16 right, Cessna 616.
Your delay on YouTube is a lot less than Rumble.
It is, I've noticed that. So I'm assuming this is the runway, right? It doesn't say. This runway's so big, I feel so small.
You go put yourself at the space shuttle landing facility.
Cessna 616
Taking an hour
continue
when we
for
talk about
east
long runway.
departure.
What was that?
Van Nuys Tower,
Space shuttle
Cessna
landing
November
facility, Cape Canaveral.
57616 continue for
Oh.
east departure.
15,000 feet.
Why am I beeping? I've never beeped before. This beeping is annoying. Okay,
Oh, that's
it's
an
off.
outer marker. It's an outer marker beacon.
Oh, okay.
I could teach you about that later. It's part of instrument landing systems. You just apparently have it tuned into your nav radio and have your audio on for the beacon, so it's picking it up.
So your trim, is it all dependent on your altitude? Your leveling trim?
Trim is based, how you're going to set trim is based on speed and pitching. And if you're climbing or descending or you're trying to maintain level. So the basic concept is fly the airplane where you want it first, then trim off the pressures.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it
Select the
does. I
airplane where
mean,
you want it with the controls, and then just use the trim to trim off the pressures so that you don't have to make those changes anymore.
so like the trim is 5% right now. Oh, I'm
It's
already
based on
landing.
weight, power setting, speed, all kinds of stuff.
Cessna 616.
So you can't really go by a certain
airspace
number.
frequency
It's
change
just a feel
approved.
thing.
Van Nuys Tower,
So
Cessna
if you're
November
wanting to hold like
57616 frequency change.
97 knots or 100 knots, whatever, at 2,000 level, then get your pitch set your power to maintain that speed, and then just turn off the pressures after.
Okay.
Burbank Tower, Cessna November 57616 is 4 miles west 1,700 feet with India to land.
Cessna November 57616 Burbank Tower. Altimeter 29er, decimal 9er, 2 fly straight in runway 8.
Fly straight in runway 8 Cessna 616.
Cessna 616, wind 258 at 6. Clear to land runway 8.
By the way, my instructing rate's 65 an hour, just so you know.
Dude, that's cheap.
Cleared to land runway
Probably
8
this
Cessna
day, yeah.
616.
I'm not following this. I think this is too high.
500.
Thank you, man. Ooh, nice, dude. So when I land, what do I want my flaps at? 30?
What are you flying? A 172?
Yeah.
You could do that has it.
Oh,
You can
you're
land at
breaking
30, that's
up.
fine. Hang on.
I'm supposed to stop by then?
Cessna 616, exit runway when able. Cessna 616, contact ground on 12 tree decimal
What speed were you at when you did that? I wasn't watching.
I didn't. I
1
was
2 3 decimal
around
9er Cessna 616.
60, 70, somewhere in there. I wasn't really paying attention.
When you get to a point where you can stop, let me know, and then look down towards your flap handle. I want to show you something.
Okay. I gotta stop right here.
Keep mine delayed too, so I'm gonna.
I don't even know where my flap handle is. Right there?
Burbank ground Cessna November 57616 request taxi to parking.
It's it's behind your right yoke there.
Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Delta
That blue
8.
and
Oh,
white.
right there? Okay.
So zoom in on that if you can. It's delayed. I'm
Cessna
trying to.
616,
No, that's fine.
please acknowledge.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Delta 8 Delta Cessna 616.
Okay. You see the blue says 110 and the white says 85.
Yeah.
So those are basically speed limits.
Oh, okay. So
So for the
20
degrees-
is 85 knots.
So to go to I think based off how that's written, to go to flaps 10. I don't know, it's a weird way to display it. It's a new modern way of displaying it, but So I think to go beyond 10, you gotta be 85 knots or less.
Oh,
And then your approach speed.
okay.
What's the other flap settings? Is it just 20? Is it more than that?
I can go 30. That's it, though.
Oh, you can go full 30. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So you would have to look in. It might be the new EFB thing they have for this, but each airplane has certain speeds that you want to fly for a certain flap setting for your approach.
Okay.
But each flap will allow you to be slower. It'll lower your stall speed. Generically speaking, I think for the 172, 65 knots to 70 knots is a safe range for a full flap setting for your approach speed. So if you can, and you want to look for about between a it's probably going to be about a 400 to 500 foot per minute descent rate at that speed. So if you get both those set on your approach, and then you can trim off your pressures for that, and that's what we call a stabilized approach. Here, you got your pitch power set constant, and you're just making small adjustments here and there.
Okay. Are you really gonna walk in front of me, dude? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna
You'll
go.
like Flight Simulation's saying, you can do no flaps for takeoff. In the 172, every airplane's different what you need, but
I'm assuming the
I
bigger the plane, the more flaps you want.
depends. It really just depends on the airplane design and the systems
Oh,
they're in.
okay.
The other thing is, if you're doing like a short field takeoff or soft field takeoff, you may need like 10 to 20 degrees depending on what the airplane calls for. So, because that helps you get airborne a little bit sooner or take off at a slower speed.
Okay.
You've performed great today. Keep the same attitude, and I'm sure that you will have great piloting career.
So what was
Copy
mission
that,
for,
flight. That was for my CPL.
What'd you do? Just a pattern?
I flew from St. It was pretty easy, dude. I flew from St. Ives to Bob Hope, and it was pretty much a straight line.
That was your exam?
Yeah, dude.
So, you wanna know what my commercial pilot exam consisted of?
What? Did you have to parallel park?
No, you take off, you do several maneuvers. So, you do like a lazy eights, chandelles, you'll do, it's not turns around a point, what's the other one? Eights on pylons maneuver. You have to maintain certain, like, energy management when you're going through those maneuvers and return back to your speeds and altitudes and everything exactly on point where you started from when you're doing those. You do like some short field, soft field takeoffs and landings. You do a power of 180, which is you're like a beam of landing point. You shot power to idle, and you have to make a continuous 180 degree turn into a landing point and land within a 200 foot point on the runway that you select. Of course, if you go beyond that point, you fail that portion. you do some emergency stuff, you do some cross-country stuff. But yeah. A lot more involved in that.
Yeah, I would say so.
I don't know if Puckett over here remembers this commercial.
I don't know. What's
Oh,
happening?
he's in here. How you feeling, dude?
He sounds like he's on the Oxy.
He
I
does.
am on the Oxy. Sore, but you know, it's I don't know.
How'd
It
the
is what it
surgery
is.
go?
Are you good?
Went really easy actually. Woke up, had really no pain
You're
all
ready to
last
take the next
night.
step. I have a mission lined up for you.
I just
Prove
like
you can
I'm sure you
handle
had the
this,
same
and
problem.
more
Like I
opportunities
can't
will come your way.
get myself to go.
Yeah, same thing, dude. My wife had to help me walk for a couple days, and I was using my chair as a walker.
Well, I've been able to walk just fine. It's just I can't go, so I'm taking like stool softeners. But the worst part is, as you know, you get gassy and then it just hurts.
Yeah.
You have a fire mission there, Lazy.
Oh yeah.
What are you guys doing?
He's
Nights.
on Flight Sim. The new one came out. I'm just watching the stream and trying to teach him a little bit of basics as he's doing some of his training on it, learning how to fly.
Oh, you on the live stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on both YouTube and
What
Rumble.
is it? Rumble?
Or YouTube.
You're on YouTube now?
Yeah.
Which one would you prefer I watch on?
I don't care, dude.
Well,
YouTube,
which
but
one's better for you? Okay, YouTube it is.
I'm giving him YouTube viewership right now. Get that
Well,
one.
I mean,
It is
whichever
less
one
of a-
helps more. I'd rather help you if I'm gonna watch on that one. What's the name?
same. Dirty old plumber games.
Flight Sim Nation was asking where you're at, where you're from, Lazy.
Kalispell, Montana.
Oh, that hurt. Okay.
So these are. I just need to make money. So I can't take any more tests. Well, right now I'm in Browning, Montana. So I wanted to check it out over there, but I picked my home airport as the city airport in Kalispell, right here. That's Rose Hours. That's the
What are you
Hilton.
flying?
A 172 right now.
Hmm.
Well, I'm trying to figure out a mission. I need to make money.
They hit his career mode now, and you gotta get your licenses and stuff and do some training.
Oh wow.
You don't have to do all the training lessons. You can take like just the exams to get the license and progress. But
Well, when you all learn to fly a CRJ, a 220, 73, 75, or 76, let us know.
I'm sure I'll get there.
Does Flight Sim Nation know that there's 2 ATP pilots on with you live? I see them over there. Flaps for landing.
He's just trying to help. I appreciate it. I really do.
he put that
What-
when I was discussing flaps with him and showing him
yeah.
speeds and stuff like that.
Oh, you're in Europe over there.
Well, yeah. Flight told me my mission is in Europe.
Dumb. Now you're
I
gonna have
kinda
to
wanna
learn
do
transition
this.
level and transition altitude and all that crap.
They cut a lot. What's that mean? They cut a lot? Both guys on here right now are pilots. for Delta.
Like I have your whole name on there, Joe. You need to get like a different username if you're gonna be
How
on
do
YouTube.
I do that?
You got to go to your settings.
Yeah,
Top
go to your
right.
profile. I think you can add like a username or nickname.
Alright, so I guess I'll do this one.
Alright, so your YouTube channel, your account. Where do I go in here?
I guess this is it right here.
Do you have to go to your Google account or just your YouTube account?
Oh, you know what? I think it might be Google now.
I think you do it on the. Hang on. Let me look.
Dude, I'm loving this game, Flight. I'm going to be playing this for a while.
Advanced settings. What?
Well, I appreciate the help, dude. I really do. So please don't think I don't. Yeah, I never played 2020. And I probably wouldn't have gotten this one if there wasn't firefighting in it.
Hmm.
Channel. Settings. Channel. Customization.
I'm not a pilot by any means.
Okay.
I'm a
Oh,
wannabe
yeah,
pilot.
Alright, lazy. I mean, not lazy. Go to, on the left side of YouTube, hit the hamburger symbol.
Okay.
And go to customization. Do you see that?
Channel customization?
Hang on.
Oh, I see it. Here I am. Okay. And it shows like
And-
banner, image, picture, name, all that stuff.
Yeah, and you got name and handle. So
Yeah.
let's change those.
So just change the name.
Yeah. Name, and then you can change your handle too.
Okay.
You still gotta leave the @ symbol in there, but yeah.
Do you have to save it somewhere? I guess not.
Hello, it's Julia Reichert. Thanks for accepting the job.
So
I'm your contact here.
maybe it's like publish. or
Today's
something.
lucky bird heading to Nijmegen
Oh, it
Drawn
is,
is this
yeah.
charming little 172 Skyhawk. The owner's aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, he wants it flown back. He is already waiting for it. His name's Mr. Michael Klimek. Now give this beautiful bird the VIP treatment it deserves.
Yeah, let me like your stream.
Take care.
Thanks, buddy.
Echo Delta Romeo Mike traffic
hit that
Cessna
bell
Delta.
too. So I get
Romeo
all
Zulu X-ray
notifications about
Tango
you.
is taxiing to runway 36.
Yeah, I like that. What's a
That's my
six
test
pack?
comment. Exactly. A 6-pack is basically you don't have those fancy screens. You have 3 round dials on the top, 3 round gauges on top, 3 below it.
Echo
And
Delta
that shows
Romeo
your
Mike
airspeed,
traffic Cessna
altitude,
Delta.
attitude, all
Romeo
that
Zulu
stuff.
X-ray Tango
Oh,
taking off
okay.
runway
Instead of it-
36 departure to the south.
He's just jealous because he flies some older planes as steam gauge still. So
Yeah, 7.6,
Oh,
man.
man.
It's a mighty plane. It's a real plane, man. No No 220 with every fancy little gizmo.
You know what's funny? It still flies in the air with a bunch of people in it like a real airplane.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, if they opened up a 220 base in Mini, I would bid left seat in a heartbeat.
I'm sure. It's I just sent in for, I'm getting the S-Lot bound and printed by FedEx, so I can study out of it better.
Good idea.
And then I've got they didn't have panel posters, so I got FedEx printing them for me.
Nice.
But like, I was just looking through the S-Lot real quick, and it seems like a pretty cool airplane. So.
Dude, you're gonna like it.
What are you flying again,
really...
Puck?
I fly the, well, so I'm typed on the 757 and the 767, so I fly both of those right now.
Oh, okay.
They haven't dealt with what they call the ER series, which is 7.5 and a 7.6, 200 and 300s.
We don't have 200s anymore, but yep, 300s.
Yeah. Well, you got
and then there's this, oh yeah. There's a 7.6-400, which is a separate category, which I flew for 2.5 years as well.
Oh, okay.
Bigger weight, and I guess a little different systems, right?
Different wing setup, more modernized, heavier. Yeah.
I got my HD settings on. That might be why it's purple.
Meanwhile, Blaze over here just being a magenta child.
Mm-hmm.
Magenta lion kid.
What's that?
So, like, Puck was talking about 6-pack. That's what I learned instrument on, was 6-pack, old steam gauge. No GPS, okay. no screens or maps, it was all like radio signals and land navigation with paper maps. And now, like, we had this joke going around the aviation between the generations of pilots, like, the new ones coming up, they're all learning on glass displays and GPS. They just put enter direct to their destination. They don't learn how to navigate. They still learn how to navigate a little bit, but it's not the same like it used to be.
Flight asked if you were on a Boeing 757.
Who?
You. I'm assuming.
That's what he flies. One of them.
Are they like super sensitive? Oops.
Nah, it's a joke. You know,
oh.
Or not, people get pissed.
That's actually like not a standard placard. People just put those in their airplanes in flight schools because people like they said put their fingerprints all over. They're not touchscreen.
It's kind of surprising they're not touchscreen, but is that why? Because of fingerprints or something?
Not necessarily, just different. So like some of the stacks I had with glass when I was instructing was they had a couple of new touchscreen GPSs, which those were nice, but it was also hard to do. Look at that turn!
Holy smokes!
Taxiing, or should you be in the air right now?
I'm in the air now, but I probably should have took off a little bit sooner than that.
Huh.
So for that turn, just put yourself in a 30-degree bank. Kind of it's kind of hard. 30 degrees, if you look at your attitude there, you can see where your triangle's at. It's that bigger.
The bigger line. Yeah. So I was at like 40 right there.
It's delayed.
Yeah, I think I was at 40. They really need to put more settings in here for Toby.
Flight center, are you asking about on a commercial airliner, or are you talking about in like a system?
Who are you talking to?
He's in his YouTube chat.
I haven't flown a Cessna in so long, I have no clue.
Yeah, last time was with me.
Yeah.
You saw how that went.
What'd you guys do?
Nothing.
Uh-huh. You're pleading the fifth on that one, huh?
On a Boeing, so yeah, any large aircraft for the most part, it's going to require flaps for takeoff. Your flap settings, depending on a lot of things, conditions you're taking off in, the weight of the airplane. So we have like, at least in the airline world, we have dispatchers or an automated system that handles all that, giving us those numbers we need. Huh?
How are you talking on there?
Your audio is feeding through his video.
Yeah, you don't have to type it, dude, if you don't want to.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, alright. What am I typing for?
Right? That's a lot of work, dude.
That doesn't mean you can't take off or land without flaps, though. But you would need a lot of runway and a lot of speed.
Yep, flaps up landings do happen. And
Yep.
Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic Cessna Delta. Romeo Zulu X-ray Tango 5 miles northeast, 2,600 feet inbound to land runway 27.
So what's your downtime?
Less than mine.
Flying.
yeah, that probably, I don't have to go back for 2 weeks.
What about the Oxy, though?
You can't do anything for 24 hours after with a car. I haven't looked at the FAA. I only have enough to get me through 2 more days.
Yeah, they only gave me 5 pills.
Well, they gave me 12.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they only gave me 5 of hydrocodone.
They're like, we don't trust this guy.
I didn't take any of them. I told them I wasn't,
No, I've been taking them.
but they gave them to me anyway.
So you don't land downwind, you land into the wind, so technically you'd be kind of landing like an upwind. You want the wind to be hitting you on the nose, basically. That's not to say we don't do tailwind landings every now and then.
Yeah, every
We have
plane has
limitations on
their.
that.
Yeah, what's the 220? Ours is 10.
It's 10.
That's a delta limitation.
Actually, there's a separate one though. I just saw it. There's a separate one depending on the conditions though.
Oh yeah, Cat 3.
It might have been that. I thought there was something else though for contaminated.
Let's go this way.
What's your max crosswind on a 220?
I don't have that one memorized yet.
No worries. Ours is 40, you know, and basically BFR or Cat 1 weather. And, basically 15 knots if it's an auto, or if it's anything Cat 2, Cat 3, 15 knot crosswind, but you can do an auto land if it's BFR or Cat 1 winds at 40 knots.
I've got the S-LUD here. Let me see. Actually, may not talk about the S-LUD. No, it's going to be in the volume 2 or whatever it is.
I don't know. Where is my wind?
On your EFD probably, or your MFD.
Yeah.
I can't see it though.
Zoom in on your MFD on the right there. That's your map.
Alright, let me...
I know you're flying too.
Oh. Is that it? The GS? No.
It's your ground speed.
Yeah, that's ground speed.
Which is what
It's
your
hard to
speed is
say.
affected by the wind.
It should be an arrow with the wind, basically. Or ours sometimes says the direction / wind, but it's just a plane area.
I'm trying to remember the G1000.
I've never flown a G1000.
It could be on your PFD though, your left display there.
Usually
at the
it's
bottom.
on the MFD, but
Yeah, but I
I've never
think
used the thermometer, so
there might be some numbers on the bottom of the PFD there.
Echo Delta
So
Romeo
as
Delta
soon as it says
traffic
final,
Cessna
Izzy,
Delta.
that means
Romeo Zulu X-ray Tango is on
final for the
runway
approach, so
27
you
to
want to start
land.
slowing up now.
I'm...
500.
Where's the... I need to zoom out.
yeah, you do. Look at that turn coming up.
Dang.
Ooh wee. Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
Good thing you let the nose down, man. You would have overseen the G limit on that plane.
Why are these...
So your runway was right in front of you. You just passed it. You turned away from it.
Is that it right there? It's gotta be.
It's delayed. It's behind you.
500.
The audio like super delayed in this part.
Hit the live button at the bottom, but it's gonna be a little bit delayed.
Stall.
Don't get too low.
Make sure you're putting flaps out too.
Is that the runway?
Engine power,
Really?
engine power.
I need to be lower. I don't know.
Don't stall. Push the nose down at a little power if you're stalling.
No, that's not it. You're talking about the house. No,
That's not it. That's not it.
that's not it. It puts you on a final, like,
Turn left.
yeah, there it is. It's off your nose, like, after that last square. It's an open grass area between the trees. Straight ahead.
500.
What?
Stall.
None of this is making sense to me.
To your
Hold
right.
altitude,
You're going
turn
left.
Right a little
All-
bit.
Turn right. Yeah, you went left. That's
I'm just trying
It
to
was straight
follow the
ahead.
final, the thing on my
so
screen.
the squares stop before
Yeah.
So the square is just setting you up for a final approach, and it's expecting you to land and then on your own.
All right, so
speed up. I keep hearing the stall horn go off.
Yeah, put some flaps out.
all right, I'm gonna.
500.
See out and me down. Keep them up.
No, they're up now. I'm at 0-degree flaps.
So when you're on that final, you should be full flaps already. You want to be kind of like a 10 to 20 degree flaps on that base leg before you turn final.
Okay.
And then put your full flaps out on once you're on the final. That'll also help with your pitch angle. Because you keep talking about how you can't see. It's because your nose, you're slow, and you're trying to maintain the altitude, so your nose is up higher because of that. But the flaps can help you get that angle where you can see better and be able to fly slower.
Like a true checker.
Looking like a freaking rookie.
Well, I did fly the 200. It was a long dart, so you're aiming at the ground anyway.
That's true too.
So, am I in final now, or when I hit that balloon over there, am I in final?
Final should be when you turn and you're lined up with the runway. Somewhere about 172. I think we're probably about 3 miles.
Yeah, ish. So you should be, if you're lined up with that square, that last square, that is, you should be lined up with the runway roughly. And I did see it for a brief second when you were flying earlier, so.
500.
Wish it was live so I could help you out better. It's hard doing this delayed.
There's
So there's
Get
final.
those flaps. There you go.
They're at
There you
30.
go. There's the runway.
You can see the flap speed. Or you gotta be below 110
I don't
and then 85.
Oh, there's the runway. Okay.
Well, flaps out, you're gonna need that power back in, so don't worry about that. And aim for about 70 knots. Yeah. You see how that flaps kind of helped you with the pitch a little bit? You can see
Yeah.
and do about 70 knots for your speed. In full flaps.
500.
It's been a long time since I flew 172. Was it pitch for airspeed, power for altitude on the 172?
Yeah. Which honestly, he had a good instinct on it because I told him to go for 70, but the nose down a little bit. That's good.
Not bad.
That actually, I was happy with that landing.
I would be.
Yeah. See how the speeds work out better for you?
Yeah.
Of course, later when you decide to get into bigger planes, then it's pitch for altitude, power for airspeed.
I'm sure the trip had its challenges, but I hope my plane didn't take too much of a beating. Thanks for your hard work.
Did I get paid? Thank you, flight.
Confused by this. You better escape.
900. What? Base income $8,660. Employee commission minus $8,000.
What?
So my total
So that-
income is $930.
Welcome to real life, man.
That is pretty real life right there. Wow.
Is it really?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, I don't know. That charter price is a little expensive, I think, for 172, but
Yeah, that's really expensive for 172. But think of it like taxes. They're just taking their taxes out.
also, it's not a bad going rate. 930 credits for that flight.
Yeah,
I'll
I'd
fly
do
172 for that.
Really? Okay.
Well, how long did it take you? 30 minutes? You pay $930?
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
That's
man.
true. You're right. You're right. They do cut a lot. Flight, my goodness. Look at me, level
I
6.
see you've made good progress so
Hooray.
far. I think you will need a space
Only
of your own.
54
You can
more
take this
levels to
desk.
go
It's
before
been
I
empty
can
for a
fight
while.
fire.
So how are you handling your camera view? Are you using the Toby to turn and look?
I'm kind of using both. Because Toby doesn't turn as far. They really need to do settings with Toby big time. Why that's not in the game is beyond me. Or maybe it is, and every time I click to management, it crashes my game and computer. Oh, that ain't bad. 20 missions? That's not bad.
Wonder
No, I
if,
still got to get my certification, I think, because there's scoop endorsement here, and that's helicopter. I think I got to get this scoop endorsement.
Toby. I guess you're handling being in your computer chair, okay?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually fairly comfortable.
Toby. I'm just seeing if people are having this. Yeah, everybody's reporting that has Toby that they're getting crashed desktop from it. So.
Yeah, okay.
Where are
Last
the
time I
settings for
tried it, it blue screened my computer.
that? Well, I didn't even see where the settings are for that in the game.
It's under controls.
Is it?
Yeah, see, look.
I don't crash you out.
No, it won't crash unless I click on it and go to hardware settings. But see it on the left side over here? Might not be there yet, but...
Dude, on that main display earlier with the globe, my Toby was freaking it out. The globe was like
So was
spinning
mine,
around
dude.
like
Yeah.
miles an hour.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't see that earlier with mine.
Yeah,
So if
but
you
I can
click
click on
runs-
it, and like airplane controls, it doesn't do anything. And if I hit this, it just does this, right? Apply to all aircraft, set as default. And then, but if I go over here to hardware settings, every time I click on it, it crashes my computer.
Is there not like a camera section underneath that, Toby?
What do you mean?
Not in the hardware settings. Just, like, go back to Toby.
Right here? How do
It's
I?
delayed.
Let's do
Get
this.
back.
Where's back? Oh, right here. There is camera settings, but this is it. I don't know what any of this is under Toby.
Do you copy camera?
I did. It's not that it doesn't work. The range of motion is literally nothing. It goes from one edge to the dash to the other, and that's it. If I turn my head completely left or right, that's as far as it goes. I can't look out my windows on the side with just my Toby. I got to use my right stick as well.
I'm starting mine. I just want to look at it. See if I can figure something out.
My goodness.
I wish just activating packages was faster, but
Take care, Flight. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I think I'll grow fast. I hope I do. Two years, huh? Yeah, I started out with no camera. Well, that's not bad, though. Absolutely better than nothing.
Everything's fine,
Roger
Greta. You
that.
can initiate boarding.
It's always slower than you want, no matter what it is. Skipping all this.
loading world data.
So, Captain, time to tour all the best spots, don't you think? For today's scenic flight, you're guiding Eleanor and her mom over our charming local town of Venice. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Captain, make this moment one to remember.
I didn't turn my Toby on before I loaded this.
Rookie.
Lima India Papa Victor Traffic Cessna
Maybe
India.
I'll still be there.
Echo Golf X-Ray Quebec is taxiing to runway 5.
Controls, Toby, it's still there. Toby.
Hi. Thanks for taking us aboard. I'm Eleanor.
Hey, I'm Federica, Eleanor's mom. pleasure to meet you.
Huh.
All right, on. Oh, nice, dude.
Lima India Papa Victor traffic Cessna India. Echo Golf X-ray Quebec taking off runway
I
5
should have
west
skipped it.
departure.
A bit nervous, but I'll be fine.
Yeah, I
Can't
don't think
wait
they
to
have
see
any
the view
actual
from
like
up
real
here.
settings for Toby. I think that's just a generic controller that it gets thrown into, which is probably why it's. I wonder if in the Toby game hub. Game has native support for Toby Hall settings can be found inside the game itself.
Not sure if I'm actually ready.
Are you sure about
But no
that?
choice now, huh? It's quite alright actually.
Toby settings.
Yeah, for now I just had surgery, so I'm not working. So yeah, I stream every day. I'll be doing it till at least January. And I've been plumbing for 30
Hey.
years, and
What's that shaking?
to be honest, I'm kind of tired of it. I'd like to continue streaming, but it all depends on if I can more or less make a living on it.
Definitely a bucket list moment for me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the San Marcos Square.
So somebody's saying. Okay. So somebody pointed out that, you know, obviously there's issues right now in Microsoft and Toby. And Toby says that it's native settings inside the game. So, you know, obviously you have problems with that. Somebody recommended right now while you're waiting on them to fix that, there's a third-party app you can use called OpenTrack. And it'll override the app and settings, and you can go in there and change your settings on it and map it. I'll send you a link to the forum.
Okay.
It'll be all on Discord. Looks like a pretty lightweight app to run, so.
Fantastic. Exactly what I expected. Bring on the awesome pics of this scenic tour. Still pretty bumpy.
Because I'd also like to be able to turn the eye tracking part off.
Yeah, I want to turn that off too, dude.
Fuck you, fell to Rocket League or still hurting?
Honestly, not yet. I'm kind of just happy hanging with
It's like we don't have any sense of scale from up here.
Just not in the mood right now to do a damn thing, to be honest.
Fine. She's fine. You're back. I'm gonna go start laundry.
This is not the most fun I've ever had recovering something.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It sounds like yours was worse, so I'm glad mine's not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, my wife had to help me walk. I couldn't sleep in my bed.
I slept on the couch last night, man. I got myself propped up. She's like, well, why don't you let me bring you in? I'm like, don't touch me. I'm happy. She brought me a Chipotle burrito. I don't know if I want to eat that yet.
Yeah, dude, that I was scared to eat anything for a couple days because
I've never seen anything like that.
I didn't want to sit on the toilet because it hurt so bad.
Both ends or just the one?
Just sitting. It didn't hurt actually doing it, unless I had to push a little bit.
Having to sit on the toilet.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because I have a gone out that way yet, but like the other way's been alright.
Yeah.
Hard. They're late.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
I'm feeling better now. I'm almost enjoying the ride.
I can tell you're pushing past your nerves. That's awesome. Well done.
Finish this mission, land, and try and get my Toby running right.
Are you okay? Not too scared?
Not at all. I'm too impressed to be scared.
Just not beeping.
Sunsets and sunrises must be amazing, Captain. Oh. Here you are, Torcello Basilica. It's rolling out the red carpet for us.
Lima India Papa Victor traffic Cessna India. Echo Golf X-Ray Quebec 4 miles north 1,100 feet inbound to land runway 5.
Your office view is pretty epic, Captain. I'm out of my comfort zone, but I'm enjoying it too.
Alright.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Dude, Puck, I will say, playing games gets your mind off the pain.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not necessarily Rocket League, because you're going to be tensed up. But
Might take a nap here in a minute. What?
What do I want for lunch?
food. You want a milkshake. Actually,
if I was gonna make a shake, I'll make a smoothie. I got a ninja.
My wife got stuff to make milkshakes.
Yum.
Yeah.
I've got like frozen fruit berry mixes and different things. I can make.
So I know I've asked this before, but I forgot. What, when it comes to miles per hour, how many mph per 1 knot?
It's like, I think the conversion's like 1.3 or something.
Okay.
So miles per hour is gonna be higher.
1.15 miles per hour.
5.
Ow. God dang it.
You okay?
No, I cut myself on the blade.
Rookie.
Yeah, it does. I hit it just right. Find somebody to hold me up.
Be right there.
Where's the small ninja blade at? Oh, she threw it there. Where'd she do that? It's like right on my pinky finger too. I heard that. That landing.
It wasn't horrible.
I'm like in my pantry and just hear it.
My last landing was better, but I am landing on grass.
Oh yeah, you did good.
Hey, if you walk away, you're doing good now.
Back to the airport, guys. So, Eleanor, you want to fly again?
Can't wait to do it
Alright,
again.
Ninja smoothie time.
Loved every minute of it from start to finish. Thanks, Captain.
Setting it up.
You turned your passengers into flight addicts, haven't
Thanks,
you?
Captain.
Anyway, I
Shut
can
up.
see that anxiety has turned into excitement. Well done.
Yeah, I better get $1,000 tip.
Alright.
I wonder if I'll ever get S tier.
Alright.
I didn't even get an A this time.
Why is it sticking together?
Oh, nice.
Ooh, 58 on the landing.
$38,000 income, employee commission 36,000.
Alright, this homemade chunky salsa and this ninja recipe book is looking pretty good.
Yeah, I'd do that.
If you need a recommendation on a smoothie thing, I would get a ninja.
We got a ninja too.
Duo Pro power one.
I don't know. I bought mine years ago, dude.
So I'm gonna make a smoothie bowl. I guess I'll do it in the big blender. That's fine. This away. This way. Don't need that right now. I'm gonna grab the blade that sliced me again. There we go.
Bozeman, Montana's real estate market has an average median price of $761,000.
That doesn't surprise me.
Me either.
So you gonna move to Montana now?
I would. It's just too far of a commute.
You know, well,
Bozeman's got a pretty big airport.
Yeah, but you still got, what's the closest? Probably Salt Lake.
Yeah, when the bigger jets fly out of here, they go to Salt Lake.
Yeah.
grab this. SAE pack.
It's still snowing.
Do this banana berry mix.
Still snowing.
Get loud for a minute.
I wouldn't live in Bozeman though. It's overcrowded.
Yeah, I bet it is. It's been a while since I've been there, but
Didn't it snow where you're at, but
not bad though. Just spitting.
Yeah, Bozeman tried the whole defund the police thing.
Did they?
Yeah, dude. The locals there hate tourists, and I get it. Bozeman and I think it's Belgrade are about to meet if they haven't already. And I think the airport's in Belgrade actually.
Wonder how they draw their lines.
I don't know, but the last time I was there, which was probably 2019, that was incredibly close to those two meeting.
You know, you're right, the airport is up there. It's been a while since I flew in there, though. Like I said, it's been years.
Oh, you flew into there once?
A few times.
RJ?
No, it's a 7.3 and I think a 7.5 once.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a pretty big airport.
I remember we used to go to Montana a long time ago in Denver and stuff or something.
Yep.
And in Denver.
Yeah, the pressurization failure out of Denver once. Yeah, last time I was here, it was like right before Christmas, and the van dropped me off on Main Street there, and I went to the Montana Ale Works, and then went Christmas shopping.
Oh,
down the
nice.
street. That was years ago.
I forgot to add my yogurt in. Stupid.
What a rookie.
Steven's still good. Yeah, it's still good.
Are you live in Kalispell?
Yeah. Yep. In fact, if you guys ever flew into Kalispell from the west, you'd fly right over my house.
No. Maybe Night will.
Good form.
Yeah, and he won't even tip the wings for me when he flies over.
I was a passenger, bro.
Release the blue juice.
Lazy, know what the blue juice is?
I do not.
Good question.
You don't? You're a plumber? You don't know.
Oh, okay. Now I know.
What kind of plumber are you?
The kind that tries to stay away from that stuff. And they keep up on them pretty good here compared to where I used to live, but still. And it would probably match my house since my house is blue. It would just stink.
Hello, Steve Sim Station.
So, you're worried about the commute to Seattle, right? So, like, if you lived here, couldn't you fly there, get a ride there?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not the issue. If we move, I just don't want to be like, it's a 2-hour commute right now. And I just don't want to do that.
Yeah. So if you did fly out of Seattle, you would like go to Japan and all them more, right?
Mm-hmm. Or take 220 Captain out there and have a really nice schedule.
The trips are better out of Seattle.
Yeah, they are. Dale's a great base.
Hey Steve, how you doing? Oh. Alright, I guess I'm not gonna do Toby yet. I just wanna fly, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
Made my bowl. Now I get the fun of getting this stuff out.
All right, skydivers, it's showtime. Now's your chance to ask her any questions. Take a deep breath.
All right, folks, let's get this party started.
Hit the bathroom. Well, it's too late for 5 on 5 ECOs EW. Everybody make your way onto the aircraft. Same exit order we discussed back at the clubhouse, okay?
What'd you discuss in the clubhouse?
I don't know, dude.
Pilot, let's give a round of applause to our 2 candidates for this jump. Treat them
I'm not
extra special,
important
please. Let's go. All right, let's make this a jump to remember. I want to see smiles on those rock star faces when we're back here.
Are you doing skydiving?
Yeah.
Lima Echo Alpha Papa Traffic Cessna, Echo Charlie. Oscar Zulu Whiskey taking off runway Tree Fife North departure.
Let's roll it. How do you do this? Honestly, it's a weird feeling, Joe. Like, obviously, I'm making a lot less money and the finances worrying a little bit, but I feel a lot more relieved being a Delta, if that makes sense.
Well, you should.
It just doesn't feel as stressful as
The short-term pain is be far outweigh the long-term. Way far. Year after year 3, or year 1.
yeah. Year 2 will be some catching up a little bit, managing, but so they take out some debts and manage this first year.
Yeah.
But to me, that was better than not doing it.
Well, you have to do it. I mean, come on.
That was a refund. Not come out of pocket for that.
Hey, Solo 7
Yeah.
ECOZW. I've uploaded relevant data onto your map. Quick update anyway. Your drop axis today is into the wind, heading 5 degrees.
It also helps the launch.
Current on-site can adjust your flight. I'm keeping tabs and everything from my end. Time to soar now. See you in a few minutes, guys. Hey, Solo 7 ECOZW. I've uploaded relevant data onto your map. Quick update anyway. Your drop axis today is into the wind, heading 1 degree trim. Current on-site speed is 0 knots. Check your map regularly so you can adjust your flight. I'm keeping tabs and everything from my end. Time to soar now. See you in a few minutes, guys.
Already made 2 legend.
Alright people, I'm your jump master. Everyone calls me TT. Few reminders. We're high enough, guys. Unfasten your seatbelts.
Because you're doing skydiving.
As I explained on the ground, you need to be able to jump if anything goes wrong. Green light is at 10,000 feet. You take the leap from the aircraft and free fall for 60 seconds before deploying the parachute.
That's freaking awesome. Slaloming through the clouds like an amaze. I mean, that's freedom, dude. I love that part, the anticipation, the adrenaline. Hope I remember to pull the cord.
Don't worry, our gear comes with a safety device. Even if you forget to pull the cord, your reserve parachute will open.
And it's sat nav to go for 30 years. Down there, really dry climate. You went to the US, it's the corrosion on site.
Yeah.
The tail is soft. Their response was like, yeah, we're gonna get that fixed this year. No. You get it fixed now, but not me.
Ready to roll? Hope so.
I don't have a choice now. Gonna be super cold now. No, don't worry, it's not that chilly out there.
maybe grab a quick drink before we jump. You'll have to wait until we get back down now. It's just to make sure you focus on enjoying the jump and nothing else.
So there's some pilot beans being made.
Yeah.
Awesome. How's that slip line with 10,000 feet, Lynn?
Slow.
How does real life too?
Speak up now if you have anything to say. Shaking like a leaf. Your first time in Castello de Ambres, guys? Good idea to book this jump with us. From here, Castello de Ambres is a real treat for the eyes. Would have been a shame missing this spot.
Dude, your conversation making this here.
In the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's AI. Can't stand it.
Alright, I'll catch you.
Have a good nap, dude. Yeah.
Awesome kitchen.
Yeah. I'm flying in a different plane. I'm doing skydivers. I think so. You know, for me, I think it's HVEC. HVEC. Yeah, I think it's that. I can't remember though. But on mine, that's it's default. Set to default when you do that. So I'm betting yours will be default as well. HEVC or HVEC. It's Hero. Something like that, or HVEC, I can't remember.
ECOZW Solo 7, 2 minutes green light.
Alright. Let's dive down into them.
So the real, I don't know what they're having you here, but the real world will be like a 45-degree rate or screen. Yeah, to get out as fast as possible. Pick up the next load. A lot of times you're landing about the same time they are.
Yeah.
Alright. I gotta get my son, so I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. Hey Maria, how you doing?
COZW divers away.
Legendary run, guys. Now, time for the debrief.
Oops.
Legendary run, guys. Now, time for the debrief.
I dove too fast, was going too fast.
optimize your rotation. We're losing too much time. Not bad, Cap. Come see me, and I'll show you how to improve your game.